Len Amsterdam radio show from Canada. This is a Len Amsterdam exclusive. Jack Russell puppy shoots owner. Dog owner Alan Bradley, 25, from Four Corners, Canada, has been charged with felony cruelty to animals for shooting 7 3-month-old Jack Russell puppies. Deputies found 3 of the pups dead in the trunk of Bradley's car. One of the pups put a paw on the trigger and shot off a chunk of Bradley's right ear, forcing a trip to the hospital emergency room. The dog owner's reasoning for killing the puppies is he could not find homes for them. The puppy Jack has been heralded as a hero for saving the surviving members of his family, Russell, Geraldine, and Owen. The surgeon rushed in to treat Bradley was so enraged by the patient's cruelty that he cut off a chunk of Bradley's other ear in surgery. Despite protests in favor of the doctor, this surgeon is still being charged with cruelty to animals. This has been a Len Amsterdam exclusive.
Hey Canada,
this is LSTL Music,
and you're listening to
the Len Amsterdam Radio Show.
This is the original 6 from Hamilton, Ontario, and you are listening to Len Amsterdam.
You're listening to the country edition of the Len Amsterdam Show. This next track is a runaway listener favorite. Run, horsey, run.
I hear the train coming, it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, 'cause I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. And I hear that lonesome whistle headed down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that lonesome whistle, I hang my head and cry. I bet those rich folks eating all those fancy dining cars. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free. And I hear that lonesome whistle, and that's what you're true. Well, if they freed me from this prison and that railroad train was mine, bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. When I hear that lonesome whistle, blow my blues away. From this prison and that railroad train was mine, bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. When I hear that lonesome whistle, blow my blues away.
This is Shelley from Red River, getting her done with the Red River Wolf. The musical stylings of Red River can now be heard in extreme rotation on Len's show, and we're also busting up the charts on WLEN Songcast, songcast.net, where your inspiration becomes a reality.
Hi, I'm Mo Cascanet. I'm an independent musician from Toronto, Canada, and you are tuned in to the Len Amsterdam Show.
Hi, this is singer-songwriter Tim Brummett from Spokane, Washington, keeping them simple and singing them pretty, and you're listening worldwide to the Len Amsterdam Radio Show.
The song Mississauga Man was recorded in Ottawa by Randall Prescott. The first 4 solo Morris P. Rainville releases were on 7-inch vinyl and were later placed on a compilation CD with RDR Promotions out of Scarborough. There was no sales involved with the Mississauga Man record. It was meant strictly for airplay. Ladies and gentlemen, Morris P. Rainville, the Mississauga Man.
The sun was hot as blazes the day I came to town. Lord, I swear I wasn't no ladies' man. My jeans were worn and faded, and my hair was a-hanging down. My t-shirt torn and my beard was rough and long. I was sure that I had talent. I was headed for the big time, with my guitar and my music and my band. But I didn't have an angle nor a name they could remember, so I called myself the Mississauga Man. Sat up on a bar stool and kicked the floodlights on, and I sang a song about some good old boys. The rednecks all got rowdy, but they liked the songs I played, so they all sang and I just played along. I looked out past the spotlight, and I swear I saw an angel with raven hair and a California tan. And written across her t-shirt was a Mississauga lady. So I shouted back, I'm the Mississauga Man. Beautiful lady, you found your man. Love your shapely body and your deep dark tan. I like your raven hair, won't you take my hand? Mississauga lady, wanna be your Mississauga Man. Mississauga lady took me all the way to stardom with my guitar and my music and my band. Now the audience goes crazy when they're listening to my music. They finally heard the Mississauga man. Beautiful lady, you found your man. Love your shapely body and your deep dark tan. I like your raven hair. Won't you take my hand? Mississauga lady, wanna be Mississauga man. Beautiful lady, you found your man. Love your shapely body and your deep dark tan. I like your raven hair. Won't you take my hand? Mississauga lady, wanna be your Mississauga man. Oh, beautiful lady, you found your man. Love your shapely body and your deep dark tan. I like your raven hair. Won't you take my hand? Mississauga lady, wanna be your Mississauga man.
This is the Len Amsterdam radio show. The top 10 Montreal bands will be coming up. On future episodes, we'll be spinning tunes by the French Canadians, the French Fries, and my personal favorite, French Dressing. This is DJ from Canada, and I'd like to let everybody know that the Rainbows are back. Now, it's interesting how the Polar Bear Express album has made a comeback. It really kind of started with a chat conversation with me and Morris P, and he was telling me a little bit about the Rainbows, and I did a search on the band later on that night, and lo and behold, somebody had put up some of the Rainbows material from the Polar Bear Express album. And I guess we have to thank Eves for that, because I'm really glad that the Rainbows are back.
Every hour, every day throughout the year, I'll keep hoping against hope that I'll find somebody here. But every street in every city seems to tell me that you're gone. I'll keep hoping against hope I'll find you before long. I can see that you were right, and all the time our love was wrong. But I kept hoping things would change, until one day I found you gone. Now I know and the wine, what you wanted from the start. Every morning I arise and wipe the teardrops from my eyes. The nights are long, but when sleep comes, it's a blessing in disguise. The dreams are bad, I feel so lonely, and I wonder where you are. I'll keep hoping against hope you haven't wandered far. The dreams are bad, I feel so lonely, and I wonder where you are. Hoping back the years. Sing me back home before I die. I recall last Sunday morning, a choir from off the street came in to sing a few old gospel songs. And I heard him tell the singers, there's a song my mama sang. Could I hear it once before I move along? Let him sing me back home a song I used to hear. Make my old memories come alive. Take me away and turn back the years. Sing me back home before I die. Sing me back home before I die.
The Rainvilles were assigned to Melbourne Records. Melbourne was established by Rodeo Records and began issuing country and pop records in '66. Early lineup for the label's talent included Ralph Carlson, Bob King, the Rhythm Pals, Hugh Scott, the Stampeders, and the Rainvilles. In '73, it was converted into a concert music label. Be My Canada initially supplied the A&R. The label was taken over in 1977 by Waterloo, which in turn sold the catalog to the Canadian Music Centre in 1986. Mo, who ran that label and why were you signed?
George Taylor ran Melbourne Records, and we were signed because we were voted the third top Canadian country group in '68, '70, and '71. And because of those awards, George Taylor called us and wanted us on his label.
Hey, this is Len Amsterdam from Canada, and here's a note I'd like to share with you from Eddie and Shirley. The note is in reference to a Battle of the Bands matchup with Johnny Proctor and Eddie and Shirley. Thanks for putting us on, Len. We love Johnny's music and think that it was a very appropriate choice. Johnny said you were a master at promoting and wasn't wrong. You have a very good ear for matching up the right artists. We were actually quite humbled. Well, it seems some of those old cliches are right, and the one that you draw more flies with honey is certainly true. And on the basis of this note, you can look for plenty of Eddie and Shirley on the Len Amsterdam Show.
If you wanna hear some Texas nightlife or the Twisted Bullets Band, Miss Bonnie's singing that great West Texas swing. If you wanna hear the music played the way it ought to be, or if you wanna listen to some Jerry Mack or me, turn your radio on, turn your radio on, tune in tonight to hear country roads, Len Amsterdam or country roads, they're playing your song. If you wanna hear good music, turn your radio on. If you wanna hear the music, man, just turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. should go. It's called the Len Amsterdam Radio Show. He plays country music, he plays rock and roll, a little bit of rap and some reggae, and a whole lot of soul. So if you want good music the way it should be, take a little advice from an old cowboy like me. Hi, this is Clay Pierce coming at you, telling you if you want to listen to some good music, log on to Len Amsterdam's radio show. Give him a listen. It's worth it, man. Way to go, Len. Keep them coming.